Out there, sorry for the long wait. I had to get my shop ready to go to work because today's Monday, but doesn't really matter what day it is when it comes to work. A lot of people don't want to work these days, but that's life, I guess. So, I'm trying to get this to come up on here, and it's not working. Okay, here we go. Nope. Okay. So, the situation we got today is big, people. It's a big situation. And it's a situation that says we need to pay attention. So, before we get started, let me tell you what I've been doing. And we'll go out in the shop and take a peek. I want to thank the viewers that we already have right now. There's only a couple. We got Dr. Dab, Jackie Kraft, and Turning Guns, and One Night 777, Ford, Charles Salem, Knucklehead Garage, John COE, Slav Echo, how you doing, Slavko? We got Hoosier's Garage, Pat Paul, and many others. If I didn't mention your name, Alan Wind, okay? So we're doing a live video on Monday. I usually do them on the weekend. I've been really busy. Let's go out there. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Then we're going to get on with the story today. Yeah, my camera's dirty, so hang on one second here. It's all blurry and messed up. There we go. That's probably better. Okay, so the camera's clean. Let's go outside and see what we got here. And what we got is a big job. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this real quick. This is a 75 Chevy truck that I'm doing. And you can see how beautiful it is. We got it painted red. Look at the shine on that. Look at the shine on that. Can you see that? Look at the shine on the tailgate. And I haven't even buffed this stuff yet. This has not been color sanded buffed. I did a TikTok video on TikTok of what to do, how to do color. How to do double clear job. And the way that I do a double clear job is that I do the base coat clear, then I take a product called DBC 500, which is called Color Blender. That's the name of it, Color Blender. That doesn't mean that it's for blending paint or for doing color blending or anything else. That's just what they call it. There's another product that's called House of Color, and it's called Inner Coat Clear. Did everybody hear that? Inner Coat Clear. So I learned this trick probably 30 years ago, and I call it a double clear job. Because what you do is you put your base coat on your product or your item, you paint your base coat, then you come back and you put 2 coats of inner coat clear on top of that. That will seal the paint so you can come back the next day and color sand it down. You're going to color sand it with 1500. And what that does, that creates a super slick surface. So when you put your paint on, when you put your clear on, it eliminates 90% of the orange peel. It eliminates 90% of color sanding it. It eliminates everything. It makes the job a lot easier. But the problem is, you got to do it twice. You got to put the inner coat clear on first, which is a clear coat. I don't care if you say what it is or how you use it. And what the problem is you get these fucking idiots out there, these bozos that think they know everything. They've been in the paint and body industry doing collision work for, 5 or 6, maybe 8 years. They've never restored a car, but all they've done is collision work. Well, yeah, you can't use that. That's for blending clear coat. You're a stupid ass. You're showing people the wrong thing. No, I'm not showing them the wrong thing. You're coming on my channel, all right, discriminating me and talking down on me and bashing me because you're a hater and you're jealous. So a double clear job consists of applying one coat of clear or one type of clear and then color sanding it and then clear coating again. I don't give a fuck what kind of clear it is. If it's a clear, you are double clear coating it. Does that make any sense? So by me doing that, the paint job on this bed will be a show car quality clear. Now, the problem that you have, a lot of people don't want to pay for that. They're on budgets and they're tight with their cash and they don't think they need it, which is fine with me. I don't care. But for me to do a double clear job on a car with whatever fucking clear I'm going to use is going to cost money. So I went ahead and painted this last week or a week and a half ago. This is our 62 Nova. Let me go ahead and pull this up. This is our 62 Nova that we've been working on. It was yellow at one time. Now it's turquoise blue. Very, very extensive job, people. Very, very extensive job. This car does not have a double clear coat job on it. This has 3 coats of paint, 3 coats of clear, color, sand, and buff. That's it. Now, this car's already been buffed. And what we got in the paint booth that I painted yesterday outside is all the body parts that go on this car that I will be color sanding and buffing today. But I just want to show you, this car's been buffed. And the color really doesn't show the deep gloss. This color doesn't really, you can see the deep gloss that this car has. But to get that gloss, I had to color sand and buff it very extremely. So if we come over here, this hasn't even been buffed. Another thing about using the color blender / intercoat clear on the base coat is what it does. It holds the retention of the clear coat where the clear will not shrink. But these idiots and these assholes and these Mr. Know-it-alls that are on TikTok, because I decided to, show people how to do this, they think I'm a dumbass and all I do is paint Earl Scheib's style. This is an Earl Scheib's paint job. I just want to let everybody know that I'm stupid and don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So this hasn't even been buffed yet. And you can see the deep gloss on it. And this has been buffed, okay, to get the same deep gloss. So you can only imagine what this will look like when it's going to be buffed. So for all you haters out there, stick it in your ass and keep on talking trash, because that's all you do. You're just a trash talker and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And you can tell that by their TikTok channels that they don't have any content on there. And the content they do have is not even theirs, it's somebody else's. And they're just dipshits. So fuck off. We're going to be starting back on our 71 Chevelle. I believe it's a 71. I don't even remember. And we're going to have our buddy Steve come over and start working on the bottom of the car. The bottom of the car on this it's got East Coast surface rust. Anybody that lives in the East Coast and has an old classic car, you know what I'm talking about. So we're going to start on this, but we got to get this out. This is our main culprit. This has got to go. And there's no doubt about it. This has got to get out of town. And we'll be putting this back together today. And should get it out of here pretty quick. So you want to watch the videos on that. I haven't made any videos yet. Shane says, I painted my Chevelle. And the comment went away. Good for you, Sean. Okay, so let's go inside. I just wanted to clear this up about double clear. If you put any type of clear on your paint, then it's a clear, okay? The DBC 500 is a beautiful intercoat clear that I use. You can see the depth of this. You can see the gloss. You can see what it looks like. We haven't even buffed it. I painted this Friday, I believe, and it looks beautiful. So, you know, take it for what it is. If you don't like my lessons, then don't fucking watch them and delete my channel. I don't care. I'm here to help people out. I'm not here to, you know, argue with haters and bashers and pieces of shit losers that ain't got nothing better to do in life. And one more thing, just to let everybody know, so I'm doing all this shit by myself. I don't have employees. I got Minnie the body shop girl that comes out and helps every now and then. So fuck off. Did you hear that? Fuck off. That's the motto I have today is fuck you. So let me get my camera set up here. And I've been working 7 days a week. We haven't had time to do anything. I think I rode my Razor. I drove my Razor one time all summer. And that was in May. And let's see, what else? What else did we do? We did that. And we've taken those little motorcycles out. We've taken those out about 4 times. I was going to go yesterday and I decided not to. I thought maybe I better just keep working and paint. So I'm hoping once I get that 62 out of here and get that red truck, you know, pretty close to being done, I think I'll be able to ease up. But by that time, it'll be too cold in wintertime. Now, I have been going out riding my bike. We have been doing that. And I just went out riding my bike this morning. I did 18 miles this morning. And it was very, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. I just need some time but I just need a moment. I want to get into the conversation of what this title's about because I don't want to make it clickbait. Because there ain't nothing fake over here, I can tell you that. But where the fakeness starts is after we read a few comments here. Tim Miller says, I get it, and seeing the question that the painting is spot on, then REC. I don't know what that means, Tim, I'm sorry. Adams, Hermando says, I had the same color on my 84 that I restored years ago, ground up restoration, F-150. Pete, you're real on what you do. That car looks sweet. Thank you very much. Now the color, I want to let everybody know, you know, nowadays all the colors look the same. You can go back to 1975 and I want metallic turquoise and it'll look exactly like that. You know. That color there actually on that Nova is 2024 Jeep turquoise, and you know they have some specialty name for it, you know, Starlight Blue or you know some bullshit name. It's turquoise, okay? It's fucking turquoise. The red is Dodge Viper red, very popular. It used to be a very popular color before Dodge Viper red came out. The most popular red was called Guards Red, which is Porsche Guards Red. It started out in the 50s on the Speedsters, and it's still a very popular red today. Speaking of red, you know, red used to be the most expensive paint that you could buy. Red was like the ultimate in, if you painted your car red, you were high end because red paint was very well. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of other colors out there now that are way over the top as far as red goes. We got Loosely Louis Lewis. Having employees can be a bad idea. One reason I had to pack business up. That's very true, Luce. That's very true. Employees are basically a pain in the ass. In today's age and society, nobody really wants to work. Okay, they're just fake. They're just there to get a paycheck and do what they're going to do. I went to Denver, Colorado a week and a half ago, and I went back to my childhood stomping grounds, and one of them was called Lakeside Amusement Park. Daughter of the original owner, and she looks like she was like 88 years old. And she might not be that old, but she looked like it. And I asked her if she was the owner, and she said, no, she wasn't. She lied to me. I don't fucking understand why. But after I did my research on her, she is the owner of the place. Well, I was taking pictures and videos of the place, and she actually came up to me and said, what are you doing with these pictures? Why are you taking all these pictures? Because I want to, just like everybody else here. What does it matter if I take pictures? And she kind of went into, well, we don't appreciate people taking pictures and making money off them. Who said I'm making any money off your pictures? So anyway, all that passed, and we started talking. She turned out to be a really, really nice lady. And I asked her, I said, why aren't all the rides open? And she said, because nobody wants to work. When I was a kid, getting a job at Elitch Gardens Amusement Park or Lakeside in the summer was like the ultimate thing to do. If you can get a job at one of those amusement parks, you were like high class. Everybody liked you. They wanted to hang around with you. You know, you were like up. I said, well, are you going to ever, I said, well, what's the employees that you're working now, or whatever the conversation was going at. And she finally said that most of the employees that she has, listen to this shit, they're fucking homeless. Because nobody wants to work. So she hires these homeless people to work on weekends, and then she just pays them cash, and she trains them how to run one of the rides or sweep the floors or whatever they got. She said she has a handful of full-time employees, and the rest of them are basically part-time homeless people that live on the streets. Now, is that fucking crazy or what? So they only had like 9 rides open, and they got like 20 of them, 25 rides, and they had a little under half of them open. And it was just shocking that, you know, it's come down to you're begging people to go to work. Please help me. And then she told me, well, even when you hire these people, they don't even show up anyway. Or they only work for a couple hours and then leave without telling you. Haters live in their basements, keyboard warriors. Yeah. Well, they still drive around and use these keyboards now. But yeah, haters are scumbags. Let's see here. Fleetwood said, customers always assume amuse me when they spit out the fancy names of their cars. It's just a paint code to me. Pretty much to me too. It's turquoise blue, red, yellow, blue, you know. I mean, yeah, you know, it's a little crazy. Always enjoy your videos, Pete. I have learned a lot from you over the years. Well, we're going to learn something today. We got Volkswagen Planet here. Crazy times we live in. Yeah, we're getting to that pretty soon here. Red paint is attracted by cops. Yeah, that used to be the old saying back in the day. If you had a red car, watch out. The cops are going to get you. Don't paint your car red. Let's go ahead and move down the line here. I appreciate everybody watching. Go one more comment. Bare Budget Automotive Painting. That's a sad situation. Glad I grew up in a different time when work ethic was important quality. This is the real deal, people. Most people that watch my channel are over 35 years old. So they understand the quality of life, the quality of living. They understand Jesus Christ is our Savior. You know, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. They understand all that, but we don't even live in those times anymore. We don't live in those times. We don't have time machines. We can't go back. We live in today, right now. The hellhole that it is, that's where we live. Speaking of hellholes, we're going to go ahead and get into this. The United States politics doesn't just, it isn't just surrounded by America anymore. Now it's a worldwide thing. Whoever becomes the president is the most powerful man in the world, or should I say woman. And to manipulate you to vote for these scumbags, and I'm talking about the Democrats, for the past 16 years, we've only had 4 years of Republicans. The Democrats have been in control for 12 years of the 16 years. And if you really, really think about it, when Trump was in office for 4 years, the Democrats were basically in control then. No respect, no dignity towards the President of the United States. They spit on him. They treated him like shit. They wouldn't even call it president. They badgered him. They might as well have put him on a wall, on a whipping post, and beat the shit out of him, because that's what they did for 4 years. Now, I don't know if you like that, but to me, 4 years of that was bullshit. Now, I will say, when Trump was in office, life was a lot easier. But this is the problem. People have a brain that they forget. They forget what's going on in life. They forget all the good things. The only things they can think of is the bad things. But then on the other hand, when the news media gets involved, because the news media is owned. They are owned. If you were a newscaster making $10 million, $20, $30 million a year, are you going to get on worldwide news and tell them what you really think and what your real thoughts are? Or are you going to get your script out and study that script and tell them what they want you to say? The news media is nothing but scumbags. Have you heard the latest news? Trump, like he always does at his rallies, pointed at the news media and said, news media scumbags. And he went on and on, how he always does about the news. The news media at the rally decided to go ahead and file charges on him for discrimination. They decided to file misdemeanor charges on the President of the United States, or the upcoming president, or possibly maybe not the president, but the former United States president, for misdemeanor charges of discrimination. Now, how stupid and pathetic is that? So the news media, and everybody watches the news, or they get secondhand news, or, hey, did you hear what happened? Oh, listen to this shit. Oh my God, look at that. And then we get to TikTok. TikTok is owned by China. China doesn't want Trump in office. And TikTok is going to promote anything and everything they can, but they're going to do it in a way that you don't know they're doing it. So when you come to these videos, and I'm going to find one, hang on a minute. You come to videos, and I wish I would have kept that one video of that scumbag piece of shit guy, but I didn't. But anyway, so let's just keep moving on here. You get on TikTok, and you come across these political videos, and here's one right here about Kamala Harris, all right? And what they do is they manipulate their way into making you think that Kamala Harris is the best thing in the world. That they are voting for Kamala Harris. And fuck Trump and all this other shit. And there's hundreds of these videos on there. Thousands of them. Thousands. And what it is, this is what the deal is. This is how fake these videos are. Is I guarantee you, and then here's some fake news. This is a fake news thing. All right, this is fake news. And everything's fake on TikTok. 80% of everything you watch on TikTok is fake, fascist, or self-centered. Meaning that people are trying to open these accounts up so they don't have to work and they think they're going to be big stars. Or the corporations, here's a good theory for you. The corporations are paying these people to make those videos to promote Kamala Harris. Just 2 months ago, you never heard anything good about Kamala Harris. Nothing. You never heard anything good about Biden. 2 months ago, all you heard about is how they were the worst thing on the planet and it was the worst thing to do. Now, all you hear about on TikTok, and I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to get one, but all you hear now is how Kamala's the greatest thing in the world, and fuck Trump, and y'all are pieces of shit, and you need to vote for Kamala Harris, and she's the best thing in the world, and blah, 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 and on and on and on. And I'm looking for one of these stupid videos, and one doesn't even come up. So they must know that I'm talking to you. Well, here's another one. This guy, Tim Walz. What a piece of shit that guy is. But anyway, so this is what I think about these TikTok videos where people are saying they love Kamala and I'm going to vote for Kamala. I think that they are getting paid to make these TikTok videos because everybody's watching TikTok anyway. And it's the best advertisement that they can have. It's a, less than a minute or 2 minute video. And it is brainwashing you into believe that this bitch is the best thing in the world. There was a guy on here, he was a construction worker, and I wish I would have saved that video because I'll tell you, I would have bitch slapped him if I ever met the guy. I was flicking through TikTok, and this guy comes on, and he's a union worker. He's a union worker, and he's got the camera in his face like this, and he said, "Fuck you, Trump, you're a piece of shit. You fuck the unions. You're a scumbag. Kamala Harris is the best thing in the world, you fuck ass." And he's just going on and on and on. I mean, I thought I cussed and got loud. This guy, I ain't got shit on him. He's just a total piece of shit. Now, normally when you get on TikTok and you make a video like that, if I made a video, they would say, that content does not follow our guidelines. You cannot post it. That's what it would say. I've tried to make bitching videos on TikTok and they won't let me. If I get loud and start cussing, they will not post my video. But this guy, he went on and on how Trump was a piece of shit and he fucked the unions and he's going to do something with the, I don't even know what he was talking about because he was like this the whole time. He was doing that. I mean, the guy was so fucking vulgar and loud. I wish I would have been there when he was filming that because I would have punched him in the fucking mouth. It was just unbelievable. So he was going on and on. So then I looked at his site. I looked at his site and he had like 2 million likes, 2.5 million likes. And he had like 700,000 followers or some shit. And I guarantee you that he hates Kamala Harris, But somebody asked him, because he's such a popular construction worker on TikTok, someone confronted him and said, we will pay you this much money to make a video where you say you hate Trump. So that's where it comes into being fake. That a lot of this shit that you see on social media, like this right here, look at this ad. Most beautiful first lady ever. And then, of course, they're showing Obama's wife. Okay? Why are they even showing her? Why the fuck are they even promoting that to put that in your brain that Obama's old lady is the best thing that ever walked on earth? Why? Because she's a Democrat. Because her husband is still running the fucking nation. Her husband, Obama, is still running. Have you ever heard of the expression abomination? Abomination? To destruct, to destroy, to get rid of? What we're living in right now, and we've been living in it for 16 fucking years, is the Obama nation. Do you see how that slides together? Obama nation? Do you really think that anybody else in the world is running our country besides him? That's how crooked and vile the Democrats are. Let's go ahead and use the word Democrat. What does Democrat stand for? Democracy. What does Republican stand for? Republic. A democracy is where the government controls you. Socialism. It leads into communism. The government tells you what to do, when to do it. You are a slave to the trade. They are the elite. You are scumbag. That's what a Democrat is. They manipulate and use their ways to twist things around, and then once they're in control, fuck you. We don't need you for 4 more years. Fuck off. But we get this stupid construction worker guy that's got 2.5 million likes telling everybody, oh, fuck you, you fucking asshole. You're a piece of shit. I'll kick your ass, Trump. Fuck you. And then all the comments on there is, oh, I'm so glad that somebody will actually stand up to this vile piece of shit. You know, or whatever the comments were. And I'll bet you 90% of the comments are probably fucking fake too. The abomination, people. That's where we live. Abomination. Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to find one of these promotional videos that people are making. Oh, here you go. Here's one. You see here? Look. Okay, look. Here's a billboard that is, promoting this right here. Now, I want to show you how fake it is. Now, this guy here, okay, it's called, what's his channel? Swag Tech. We're going to click on his channel, and everything on here is against Trump. Everything. Everything you see on here is against Trump. Look at that. Everything on there. And he's got 51,000 likes and 3,000 followers. And he is an attention whore. He's an attention whore because more than likely, this guy doesn't even like Kamala, but he knows that she's making big news now and people are going to watch it. Well, let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit that there. I'm going to hit this here. And I'm going to block him because he's a piece of shit. And they're probably paying him. All right, the corporations are probably paying this fucking guy to have this channel and to put all these videos up. And that is the millennial way of how they are brainwashing you to believe that they are the best and Trump is a piece of shit. By using social media and literally paying people to do it. 5 years ago, I believe it was 5 or 6 years ago, we had a rampage across America where Black Lives Matter, BLM, was going across the country ripping down statues of our American history. Do you really think that BLM, Black Lives Matter, was behind that? ripping down all the statues across America of our American history. And another thing, if you really research all this and find out what statues they were tearing down, they were Republicans. They were people that believed in the Republic, which is a country run by the people. That's what America is supposed to be. We, the people, are supposed to run this country. All the statues, I went to Denver, and Denver, downtown Denver, used to be full of bronze statues of history makers of America. They're gone, every fucking one of them. They're gone. They removed them all. They stripped the town of all the statues. It's history. Gone. The reason that happened, and the reason the corporations or the hierarchy up above paid these people to do this, that's right, they got paid to do it, is because they don't want you to be a republic anymore. They want a democracy. A democracy where the government controls you and runs you. We're going to give this to you for free. If you vote for me, I'm going to give you $10,000 down payment to buy a brand new house. If you vote for me, you don't have to pay your taxes. You won't have to pay for college. You'll get it for free. Just on and on and on about all the free shit they're going to give you. You don't ever hear Republicans telling you you're going to get nothing for free. But when there's a Republican in office, the world is free, and you're living a lot freer than when the Democrat is controlling you. Bitch! Think of that, why don't you? All I can tell you, people, is Democrats defend America, Republicans defend Trump. Okay, here's another one. Do you see that? Democrats defend America. Republicans defend Trump. So Democrats will defend America. Democrats are a bunch of pussy asses, cowards, losers, and haters. That all they want is free, free, free. I don't want to work. So this guy's a blue dot. And I'm trying to, he won't fucking, okay, it won't go, look. Okay, this is a paid, this is one of them fucking fake paid, look. When I click on the dot there, watch. It won't fucking go to the page. It won't fucking go. All right, here it is, here's the page. Look, everything on there is bad. It's all about the blue, all this started popping up when Kamala Harris decided to run for president. Before Kamala Harris started running for president, none of this fucking popped up. These are structurally fake TikTok channels that are promoting her. Thousands of them. They got thousands of this. They're opening thousands of these fucking accounts to brainwash you. Says Donald Trump is the worst president we've ever had. Okay, seriously? Do you see this? Look, let me go back. Okay, I don't want to go on with it, but you get it. Okay, you get it. These are structural fake accounts that are put on fucking TikTok to make you believe and to brainwash you that this Democrat fucking bitch is right. And she's not. Thank you very much, Ed Kane. He says my friend Pete's worth $5. Appreciate it, guys. So what we're going to do with Pete Gomez, okay, we're going to go like that, and then we're going to hit that right there, and then we're going to block that piece of shit. So if you're a TikToker and you get on TikTok and you start scrolling through and you start seeing all this crap on there, I'm going to tell you right now, you better not fall for it. It's bullshit. It's a scandal and it's fucking bullshit. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. Redneck Way says, Pete, all the free cable apps and most podcasts are only promoting her. That's because they are opening all these fake accounts and they are bashing the social media with fake accounts promoting her. That's what they're doing. It's fake. 90% of everything you see on TikTok is fake. TikTok is fake. I was going to make a live Facebook video today about this, but I decided, well, I'll come on YouTube and make it. We got Derek watching us. Well, how you doing, Derek? Prayers. Pete, you need to look up the definition of democracy. I don't need to look up the definition of it. I know what definition is. A democracy is a country that the people do not fucking run and have no say-so in it. So you must be a Democrat yourself if you're trying to argue with me about what a fucking democracy is. A republic is what this country stands for. A republic is what our forefathers created for America. So don't tell me to look up jack shit. That's like you getting on TikTok and leaving a comment that says, you're ripping people off. You're a liar. That isn't what you do with that stuff. I don't need to look up jack fucking shit. It's common sense. I know what a fucking democracy is. And it ain't America, bitch. And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. You want to leave a comment? Then I'm going to fucking tell you what I think. Tearing all our statues down. They're trying to restructure our history. The history you and me learned in school, they aren't teaching kids that anymore. They are restructuring the history of America and throwing the real history in the fucking trash. So don't tell me what democracy is. I know what a fucking democracy is. Yeah, Facebook's just as bad. You're actually right. The puppeteers in the White House, where the people are shit these days, it's sad to say. The puppeteers are the front people, the people that you see on the news and the people you see in public. Do you really think that the president acts... Why do you think they don't want Trump in office? Because Trump's going to tell them to go fuck off. Don't you think we've had 16 years enough of this bullshit? 16 fucking years of my life living in America under a democracy. If this motherfucking shit goes on for 4 more years, it's over. It's over. They won. We will never be able to go back to being a republic. We will never be able to go. They're trying to rewrite the Constitution. Don't you see that? I wouldn't be surprised if these school shootings that you see and all these motherfucking kids, I wouldn't be surprised if they're getting paid off to do this shit. They claim that BlackRock was involved in the shooting with Trump. That the kid that shot him was associated with BlackRock. That's what they're claiming. I don't know, but that's what's going on. You don't hear any more news about that. All you hear about is all these people that love Kamala. They love her. She's the best thing in the world. Oh my God. Who's going to watch the debate? I'm not. Do you think I want to sit there for 2 fucking hours and watch something that a puppet is going to be on? Because let me tell you something. They aren't going to tell Trump what the questions are, but I guarantee you they're already prepping and pepping Kamala up, and she knows what all the questions are, and she's already reading her fucking script, okay? They've turned the microphones off now in her benefit. They won't let them, when you're talking, when one person's talking, the other person's microphone's off, there's not going to be any fucking audience anymore. And you know why this is all happening, right? Because of the Democrats. The Democrats are controlling the situation. There's another sign of democracy. The Democrats are closing it up and tying it up to where you don't have any say-so whatsoever. Let me ask you a question. Here's another situation that's making the blue look good. Have you heard anything or seen anything about the fucking alphabet soup community lately? Have you seen them in the news? Have you seen the flags flying anywhere? What about BLM and Antifa and all these other scumbags? You seen anything of any whatsoever going on? No, you haven't. You know why? Because the democracy has shut them down. Lower it down. Keep it quiet. Don't promote it anymore. Wait till we're back in office. When we win, bam, bring it back up, put it in everybody's face, and let them know who we are. During an election like we're having now, everybody is an angel. I hope that some of this got through to some of you and that you will actually see the truth and do the right thing. That's all I can say. It's a disgusting deal. And I mean, I don't even like talking politics anymore because it's just going to piss me off for the rest of the fucking day. But if I can get online and change one person's mind about something that is right and they are thinking wrong, then it's well worth it. We got to go. I have not made any metal art pictures. They're all sitting on my couches over here because I haven't got time. I don't know when I'm going to make them. So I've had people that has emailed me and called me on the phone that wants pictures. But as of right now, I'm not framing any pictures because I got work to do and I got to get that done. So Sean's Garage says companies are starting to pull the plug on all the DEI bullshit. Okay, is DEI the same thing as woke? I don't know. 16 years, people of hell. That's what we've been living in America. Let's break the chain. And even if Trump makes it in office, I think it's going to be 4 more years of hell. The Democrats are they're going to whip him again. They're going to beat him down. They're going to destruct him. And it's fucking bullshit. Bullshit. I got to go. Take it easy.